Now the life and loves of Linda Lovely, written for radio by E. Carrington Love and brought to you each day at this very same time. If you'll remember, on Friday we left Linda and David dangling their toes over the seawall as they sat up at the big house on the hill.
David.
Wait a minute. How could they do that?
What?
Dangle their toes.
It is not for us to question this scriptwriter, Bob. It's to go on and read it.
Okay.
Oh, David.
Yes, my sweet.
David, my darling, do you think that Boris will ever come back?
Do I think that who will ever come back?
Boris. David, you
mean Recalcitrant's brother?
Yes, my darling.
I never thought he would return to our lives.
But this letter, the postman brought it this morning.
Did he ring once or twice?
Oh, David, that's not... David, I'm so afraid.
What are you upset for? You haven't even opened this telegram
I know,
yet.
but the phone call, and then that mysterious knock on the door, and now the Sturdley is here.
And then when the roof fell in...
Oh, my... David, I don't know. I'm so frightened.
Oh, here, have another toasted marshmallow.
Thanks. David, you're so strong.
I'm pretty strong.
Oh, my darling. I don't know what I'd do without you. Being here up in this exclusive sky ranch. All alone without you, David.
I think I'll go down to the stable.
All right, David, but hurry back.
I will, and don't leave until I get there.
No, David. Call me when you get there, because I'm expecting...
Who are you expecting?
Dr. Randall.
Dr. Randall? Great Scott, the police.
Yes, he's coming, David. We're going to take little Sturdley.
Little Sturdley.
Yes, I
Little
am.
Sturdley, that lovable little fellow who came into our lives 23 years ago.
Oh, bless his fat heart, yes.
I'll hate to see little Sturdley go.
Oh, excuse me, but I'd like to see both of you characters go because we don't have too much time to listen to you today.
Well, listen again tomorrow at the same time.
Yeah, let's all tune in. Say, Bob, did I tell you about a few of the inventions that, you were there when I was going over some of them? And then
I thought they were really terrific. In fact, they were too big for either of us, and I didn't want to say anything about it.
Well, friends, the story is this. We don't have the financial backing to go ahead with these inventions. If there's someone out there in the audience who spends his spare time clipping coupons, we could use you, I believe. For instance, Bob and I dreamt up a little thing that, too bad we don't have television, we could draw.
This, I think, we really should save for television because it really doesn't go over without being seen.
For instance, we have this little pepper shaker here. Now, oftentimes you've seen pepper shakers and you never think about them, but Bob and I have thought about them quite a bit, and I've invented a top for one with no holes in it. That's for people who don't like pepper. And we thought there'd be a ready market for something like that.
Well, we do need backing on this, friends. And,
no money, you see. We have the ideas, but we don't have the money. That's our whole problem.
Anybody that wants to get... I mean, you don't want to put down a salt and pepper set on your table. You don't want to just put one of those down. For instance, say you like salt and you don't like pepper.
That's right.
You don't want to leave the salt shaker there all alone.
No, you're so right, Doctor.
In the middle of the table.
And another thing, we thought we could get a hold of something like a skin toupee for a fellow who needs a haircut or something like that.
That's right. That would be a real boon to mankind.
Or how about this invention? Have you thought of the square bathtub?
What's that for?
They won't leave a ring in it?
Well, say, we've got so many of these things that if we had a little money, say maybe $15, we could probably go into business.
I have another idea here. It's a flashlight that throws out a black beam for finding things in the daytime.
That's good. Why haven't you told me about all these before?
Well, Bob, I've been
We have a veritable gold mine right at your fingertips.
Well, all we need is the money to go ahead and start producing these things mass.
Well, okay. Anybody?
Produce them.
On this?
Yes, indeed.
Anybody that wants to get behind these projects can simply address us here at this... What is this place?
Better not say it, Bob. We'll get in trouble with the FCC. We're only
kidding.
kidding.
It's in care of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts or something like that.
Well, so much for that. If you have any good inventions...
And I'd just like to say, Bob, that all of those folks who are sending in the food parcels, just be sure you get them off in the mail as soon as you pack them, because we are getting overrun with packages that are a little bit gamey. And if you can, just mark them special delivery or something. We appreciate the thought behind it. And we'll see all of you down there at the rodeo
Oh, you're with the rodeo this year, Tex?
Well, I'm not exactly with them, Ray, as I've told you before.
You're behind this.
I follow the rodeo all over the country, and me and the Smoky Valley boys, of course.
Well, and you're Airwick, I suppose.
Yes, and we're always well taken care of by Gene and Johnny Bond.
I see.
And Ray Whittley when he turns up in these parts.
By the way, when is that rodeo doing, Tom?
Begins on the 27th.
I suppose they'll be buying a spot on this program.
I imagine they will. As account executive for the show, I'm trying to sell it to them.
Well, I hope you have some success, Tex. Is there anything you can do? Is there anything you can do between now and 1:30 that would make you do it outside of the studio? I mean, like, could you go down and sell some shoelaces or something at the corner of
Well, I'll tell you, I could go down and sell some shoelaces or
That's
something.
a thought. So long, Tex. Thanks for coming, and pick up your talent check on the way out.
Thanks a lot.
It's all right.
Talent check for what?
And one other thing before I leave.
Yeah.
Very essential in any good rock garden is dirt. I can't emphasize dirt too much. In fact, without dirt, you're going to have a tough time growing anything.
Much less
I
rock.
thank you.
That's all right. Thank you. Let's have the quintet or whatever that is.
Yes.
Get that
And one other thing
while we're
before I leave.
Go ahead. Oh, pause. The makers of Snickers takes you to the stage of Lowe's Sturdley Theater in Death Valley for Dr. O.K., the Sentimental Banker.
Thank you, Mr. Sturdley. And here before a highly excited crowd, I'd like to introduce first my assistants in the orchestra. To my right, Ed Sturdley.
Thank you, Doctor.
In the center orchestra, Ed Sturdley.
Thank you, Doctor.
In the left orchestra, Ed Sturdley.
Thank you, Doctor.
In the balcony upstairs to my right, Ed Sturdley.
Thank you, Doctor.
And in the center balcony, Ed Sturdley. I'm not going too fast.
Thank you, Doctor.
And in the left balcony upstairs, Ed Sturdley.
Thank you, Doctor.
And now to our first contestant and first Ed Sturdley in the orchestra downstairs.
Over here.
Come along now, please. We don't have too much time.
I have a young man, Doctor.
All right, $15 silver to that young man if he can answer this question. What season of the year?
I can't hear that question, Doctor.
I'm sorry. I think you'd find that it's Whitensville, Vermont, but...
Thank you, Doctor.
A box of Snickers to that gentleman. What size does he wear, please?
8.5 size Snickers.
All right, and his name and address, please.
Oh, where do you live?
My name is Bill Sturdley. I live here in Sturdleyville.
Well, that's quite a coincidence. Our assistant's name is Sturdley, and
Shall I
the
get going now,
contestant's name
Doctor?
is Sturdley. You can start now. In the center orchestra downstairs, Ed Sturdley.
Oh, you schmo.
I have a lady, Doctor.
$15 silver to that lady doctor if she can answer this question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
That's correct. And you receive $15 silver. That lady's name and address, please.
Young Witter Brown.
Oh, I see. In your home.
Sturdleyville.
All right. And now upstairs to Ed Sturdley. Anytime you want to give up, Mr. Sturdley, let me know.
Oh, no. I'll make it. Don't worry. I have a... Would you go on the program, please?
Yeah.
I don't think he'd make good talent.
Hurry up, Mr. Sturdley. We don't have too much
I have
time
a young
left.
man here, Doctor, who's willing to try out once.
All right, we come now to that famous
Tongue twister.
American question. If you can get this on the first clue, I'll give you $75 silver. If it takes 2 clues, $60 silver. 3 clues, and so forth, all through the thing.
Lou Boudreau.
No, I'm sorry, that's wrong, but better luck on the next clue. I tried unsuccessfully to climb Mount Everest, and also unsuccessfully to swim the Atlantic Ocean. What's my name? Come now. You only
I
have
can't
10
hear
seconds.
you.
Another hilarious takeoff of Dr. IQ. I'll talk a little about Dr. IQ when we come back. Matinee with Bob and Ray, October 25th, 1948, right here on Classic Radio Theater.
Resetting your password, adjusting your office chair, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners Insurance, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
Nothing waits for a farmer. Not the weather, the banker, the crops. It's never at a farmer's convenience. So when it comes to crop protection savings programs, how come they get to ask you to wait for a rebate? Don't wait for rebates. Get the True Choice offer from Corteva Agriscience for instant upfront savings on crop protection products. Ask your local Pioneer sales representative or your crop protection retailer about the True Choice offer from Corteva. But don't wait.
So many of you know for over 3 years I've been talking about MyPillow and how I get a better night's sleep. Well, now they've got some brand new things because between the MyPillow and the Giza Dreams bed sheets, you never thought it would get better. You see all the ads anywhere on the internet talking about these wonderful new beds. Well, you know there is a bed that is based on the MyPillow, and it's the MyPillow mattress topper. It's like a MyPillow for the rest of your body. You can sit down and enjoy it. You know, when you lay down on it, see, Mike's got this deal set up. It's a 3-layer design, includes MyPillow foam for support, transitional foam to help relieve pressure points, and ultra-soft patented temperature regulating cover. Now, I gotta tell you, I have problems in sleeping in bed some nights because of my back. Well, guess what? No issues getting this MyPillow mattress topper on. It'll be like you got a brand new bed. Now, it comes with a 10-year warranty, a cover that's washable and dryable, made in the USA, and it is backed by the 60-day money-back guarantee. You can get the total support you need and the better sleep you want. Now, if you listen to this program, you can save 30% when you use promo code USA or call 1-800-951-8175. Now, when you do, Mike Lindell's going to send you 2 standard MyPillows absolutely free. Again, that's promo code USA or call 1-800-951-8175. When you go to the website and click on the radio listener special, you can save up to 66% on anything in the MyPillow website, including dog beds, pet beds, MyPillows, even masks. But you've got to use my promo code USA when you go to MyPillow.com.
Nothing waits for a farmer. Not the weather, the banker, the crops. It's never at a farmer's convenience. So when it comes to crop protection savings programs, how come they get to ask you to wait for a rebate? Don't wait for rebates. Get the True Choice offer from Corteva Agriscience for instant upfront savings on crop protection products. Ask your local Pioneer sales representative or your crop protection retailer about the True Choice offer from Corteva. But don't wait. Nothing waits for a farmer. Not the weather, the banker, the crops. It's never at a farmer's convenience. So when it comes to crop protection savings programs, how come they get to ask you to wait for a rebate? Don't wait for rebates. Get the True Choice offer from Corteva Agriscience for instant upfront savings on crop protection products. Ask your local Pioneer sales representative or your crop protection retailer about the True Choice offer from Corteva. But don't wait.
And you're listening to Classic Radio Theater on your favorite station. We're listening to an episode of Matinee with Bob and Ray from October 25th, 1948, poking fun at Dr. IQ, the radio show. Believe it or not, there was a television version of Dr. IQ, and one of the guests was a fellow Tom Kennedy, another well-known game show host in his early days of television. Now the conclusion of Matinee with Bob and Ray, October 25th, 1948, as their game show continues.
I'll start over again. Ed Sturdley and the orchestra downstairs.
Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. Here, I'll answer the question.
A generous round of applause for our announcer.
Hooray.
Hey.
Boy.
Oh, boy.
Do we have time to go on with this?
No, I don't believe we do.
Why don't you return us to our New York studios?
Turn you to our New York studios.
Back here in our New York studios, friends, it's so nice being in out of the Death Valley air, isn't it?
I think we better return it to our Boston studios because we don't have any in New York.
That's right. We'll take you now to Boston, for our weekly weather analysis.
Road weather conditions on the top of Mount Washington this morning were